Ho, 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 gentlemen. The holidays came early here at Manscaped. The leading men's hygiene brand, Manscaped, just launched new products, including their all-new ultra-premium body wash and 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Untrimmed pubes are a thing of the past, and it's possible you have Santa's beard in your pants.
Wow. I do.
Pants.
Not anymore.
It's time to leave your significant other some cookies and milk at the bottom of your chimney. I'm talking about the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. There's nothing like giving yourself or someone who needs it the gift of beautiful skin, hair, and balls this holiday season. Go to manscaped.com and use code JABS for 20% off plus free shipping. Hunting for military and first responder discounts has historically required going from one website to another, creating multiple accounts and logins to make purchases, and jumping through various hoops to verify your service. Don't you wish there was one place you could visit that had carefully crafted selection?
I do.
Yeah, there should be. And GovX is the one that's bringing it to you.
I love it.
They carefully craft a selection of deals for military and first responders in one spot. GovX works directly with brands to negotiate the best prices possible because you deserve the gear you need at the prices you've earned. Plus, you can trust that the gear you're ordering is 100% authentic, direct from the manufacturer. A huge collection of gear and apparel from popular brands all in one convenient location. How awesome is that? Signing up for GovX is fast, easy, and totally free. So if you're an American of service, anyone with military, firefighting, emergency medical, or law enforcement experience, join GovX and enjoy the site that honors and gives back to patriots like you. Use JABS15 for $15 off your first order of $50 or more. GovX.com. Savings for those who serve.
Love it. You know, I've been doing night shift because my wife does a lot during the day, so I just do the night shift because she's nonstop. So I just try to be a good husband that I am. So I put a drink. It was actually a spitter. She didn't drink it. No.
I was like, I looked at John like we already talked about this.
So it was a McDonald's cup because we got my daughter McDonald's. So I was like, fuck, I want a Big Mac. I got a Big Mac. So I had my cup and I put it next to on my dresser, little nightstand. And I didn't realize I must have knocked it over. Which I weird, I never do, but it knocked it over. Well, it spilled, and my wife was not happy. So I wake up, I'm like, boo, try to scare her, like, half out of it. I'm like, boo. And she just tears into me.
Oh, it got knocked over while you were sleeping?
Yeah, I didn't know. And she's like, you fucking ruined it. And she went nuts on me, right? And I was like, nah. We're just going at it, right? It's like 6:30 in the morning, 7 in the morning. So I get up and I go,
what are you doing over there, Jamie? Hold on. You're ruining the story. I feel like you should have done this pre-podcast. Instead, you were turning the fucking machine on and getting us, what, Jamie?
What the fuck did you do pre-podcast?
Me and Stipe sat here and talked.
Yes, so fuck off.
Anyway, back to the story.
So back to the story.
You were woken
Stipe,
from your slumber.
Yes, I was trying to joke with my wife and scare her, and she didn't she wasn't too fond of it because I spilled on the dresser, and she got really mad, and then she's like, oh, I'll clean it up. She's like, no, I'll fucking do a better job anyway. I was like, oh. So I got out, and so then I was like going nuts, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be the man about this. I was wrong. So I literally go up to her and I go, hey, I'm sorry. You're right. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry for yelling and getting in an argument with you. I apologize, and I'm sorry. And guess what she says? Nothing. She ignores it.
Oh.
I was pissed. So then I was like, all right, now we're gonna turn it up. I didn't do shit to her all day. I didn't talk to her all day. I didn't give a fuck. And all of a sudden we're sitting there, it's probably like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. She's like, hey, apologize for yelling at you this morning. And I go, actually, it wasn't that your fault. It was my fault. I did apologize. I didn't know if you heard me. She started laughing. She's like, I did. I was like, you bitch. I was like, and then today I told her I would push her down the stairs and make it like an accident. And she laughed at that one. But yeah, so I felt bad. And then, because I wanted the karma to come back and bite me in the ass. That's why I apologized.
So,
yeah, it's hard to do, man. It's hard to do.
That's fair.
My wife, it's very hard to do.
It's hard to do to any wife.
So, speaking of karma and making choices that come back to bite you in the ass, so I went out for my birthday.
How was that? Sorry, I couldn't go.
No, that's fine. You got 2 little kids. I understand responsibilities. I wasn't worried about Jamie showing up. Don't care. But
Jamie was in bed by 5.
Stipe, yeah. Well, he's back in the coffin. But anyway, we went to Jamie's like so pissed. He's like, you motherfuckers, I came here to record this thing tonight. And he's so mad. But anyway, so we went to Big Ten championship games on TV. So we're like, oh, we'll go to this new brewery that they built downtown. We're like, okay, we'll go watch it, whatever.
The Brew Dogs, right?
Yep. And nice. So it was awesome inside. Place is enormous, really nice. Lots of tables, fires everywhere, like fire pits everywhere. Like really cool.
Yeah.
Not a single TV in the whole place. A bunch of the people I was with were like, they blame me, and I'm like, how would I know?
No, it's a good idea though, because why are you gonna people are not going to pay attention.
You spend time and talk to the people that you're with.
And you're
It
drinking
actually
beer.
is a good idea.
And you're
But
drinking a beer.
I don't know if it's on purpose or if they just hadn't had a chance to like set them up or whatever. But they also have a hotel. I think it's in Columbus, but it's like $250 a night. And like, it's all the beer you can drink while you're at the hotel. Like there's fridges in the shower.
Did I just hear about this for the first time?
There's like fridges in the shower.
I feel like you talked about this.
I might have. I don't know. But anyway, I went to their brewery. They just opened in Cleveland. Place is sweet. So
How was your birthday?
it was good.
Did you meet any girls?
No. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Nope. I don't think so.
Give me some hope. You gave me
I
some
don't know.
hope and then you
Well, I don't remember. It was late in the night, but here's part of the reason why. I was on a Christmas beer, like Christmas themed beer kick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. I woke up the next morning. It felt like somebody just like slammed my head against the wall for 3 hours.
can't do it.
It was terrible.
Drinking one Christmas ale and people from here. The Christmas ale here from Cleveland, and they call it Christmas crack because it's very, very potent.
You're talking about just straight Christmas ale, right?
Yeah, just Christmas ale here. And I drank it one time, and I forget I was with living with my best friend at the time, and his sister came in town from school. We're just BSing, drinking, playing cards, and we did vodka. We drank a bottle of vodka, and I'm like, "What else we got?" He's like, "I got some Christmas ale." I'm like, "Cool, give me, I'll try it." I drank half of it, and I can't talk as it is, man. Imagine me. I was like,
Yeah. Well, that's a terrible combination.
It was terrible, and then I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to bed."
Yeah. I had, there's a brewery that's, I think they're based out of Cleveland. Saucy Brewery. Are they based out of Cleveland? I think they are. Anyway, they have a beer called Three Hose.
Whoa.
It's awesome.
You should not drink it though.
No, but it's really good.
You
It
need a
doesn't
hoe.
have like it doesn't have a bad bite at the end of it. It's like super smooth, but
Yeah.
it tastes phenomenal. It's like
Yeah.
one of the better Christmas beers I've had. But yeah, I woke up the next morning and I was like, and I haven't gone out like that in a minute. And so I was like, I've definitely felt it the next day. I was like, give me ibuprofen. I need a shower.
Yeah.
I do not feel great right now.
The golf was on. Do you watch some golf?
So I watched no golf.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I think I slept till like noon, which I never do. I needed a rest. But speaking of golf, I know what it was though. It was the Hero World Challenge, which I think is like Tiger's tournament, right?
Yep. He was wearing Sunday red.
Yeah, I know. Do you think he's gonna play anytime soon?
I do.
Isn't the father-son tournament coming
Yeah,
up?
that's the first one he's coming back to. I heard.
You think so?
And then another little info on the games on the golf simulator. It's back to a no.
That was short-lived.
It was doing. And listen, it's not over yet because she did say probably. Now it went back to no. Now I have to get it back in again. Listen, it took me a little bit to get that one.
Yeah.
She doesn't think I'm going to play it. I'm like, I'm going to play the fuck out of it.
It took you a little bit to get a soft no, and now it was a hard no, and then
But
now
she
it's just
yelled
no.
this time,
So,
like, get angry.
why would she get angry? You're
Cause
just
I'm annoying with it, and
a
I
guy
keep
looking
pushing.
for a wish, just wishing for the golf
Well, she
simulator.
thinks we're going to buy it. You can play it like 3 times, and I'm like, no, I'll play way more than that.
Yeah, I think here's my thought. She doesn't want you to have a good time with your friends because your friends would come over and we would play the golf simulator, and
She's like, I don't want swing golf clubs in my house. I'm like, we're in the basement.
She doesn't want you to have fun. That's what I think.
This is no fun, fans.
Oh.
I'm over it.
What was I going to say? Yeah. So Tiger was hitting golf balls, whatever, that like went crazy. He's wearing the red. I think he's going to make it back for the Masters. I got to imagine at the very least. I think he'll do the father-son thing.
Yeah, that's what I read. He was going to do the father-son was the first one back, he thought.
Yeah.
See a scar in his eye?
No.
Here, watch. Look at his left eye.
No. Who knows what that's from? I don't know.
A car accident.
He's at could be from anything. I don't know.
Pretty sure it looked like a car accident because he almost lost his leg.
Well,
I'm pretty sure he put his face.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not saying like
You're like, I don't know.
I know physics, but I'm pretty sure Jamie would probably back me up on this. When you get into a car accident, you just don't hit one thing; you hit multiple things.
It's probably fair.
Okay,
You're probably not wrong.
Listen. But speaking of which, talking about crazy stuff, I was talking about the pizza guy.
Yeah, last week.
So I was like, hey, let's look on the internet and see what weird stuff we can find. And so I found out that some bad stuff happened for SpaceX. Those guys up there.
Okay.
The toilet's broken. They might have to wear diapers.
Oh my God.
And listen, I was like sold, dude. I don't need a toilet at all. Just fucking give me a diaper. I'll wear it all day. My wife can change me. She loves having kids.
Oh my gosh.
She calls me a 12-year-old.
I don't think your wife wants to change you. I'm pretty sure that's not on her list of things to do.
Well, she's gonna have a choice.
So you could give her an ultimatum. Be like, hey, I either get the diaper or I get the golf simulator.
And she'd be like, get the fuck out.
You just end up losing.
I'm like, fuck.
Well, see, I saw something. I saw something else. See, you mentioned the SpaceX thing before we started recording, and I didn't know you were going with the diaper route because I didn't know that.
Yes.
But I did see something about Elon Musk and their SpaceX stuff that they're running into supply issues. So like they might go bankrupt because if they can't put like stuff up into space every like whatever the timetable is, like they're just that money is just eating away and they're not like utilizing it.
So Tesla's going to go bankrupt?
No, not Tesla. Their SpaceX program. It's like a threat because they can't get all the parts and stuff they need to build whatever they need to go up into space. I saw like a brief article for it.
Interesting.
I don't know shit about space, man.
Yeah. Jamie wants to do it. Or he wanted to do it.
No, I'm out.
Hey, did you know Michael Strahan was going up? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Everybody, all the cool people are going up. Jamie, you could be one of those cool people. You could look like Jeff Bezos' penis rocket.
He's the one that made the constellations. That's how old he is.
If I wanted to go up, I would go in the penis.
Jamie, are you made of stardust because you're older than
You
space?
got right on the penis?
I'm just here to record today.
Yeah, you're just
I'm out.
You're being a dick today.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, just saw that pop up. Jake Paul. It's fighting Woodley again because.
Oh, yeah.
Fury got. What happened to Fury?
Undisclosed injury. Hey.
Yeah, do we know why?
Undisclosed injury. I have no idea what that means.
His vagina hurt.
Ooh, look at you, Jamie, throwing the gloves down.
Team Jake Paul.
I don't know, but the hate bombs. I love it.
I'm curious. Isn't it December 18th?
Yeah.
So, has Woodley been training this whole time?
Woodley's ready to go, man. Woodley's always
he took
in shape.
the fight, obviously. Yeah, I would think. Yeah.
He's probably getting paid good too.
He's going to get paid really well. That's what Jake Paul said. He said Woodley was the first call and told him, I'm about to make you rich again. So.
You called him personally?
Yeah.
That's
what he said. I don't know if that's how it
If he did, that's pretty ballsy. That's badass.
I don't know if they said this or this was like a final term of the deal, but I think Jake Paul said, if he knocks him out, he gets an extra $500,000.
Yeah, yep. 500,000. Yep.
Wow. I don't know. Do you think it's going to go any different?
Woodley had him at one point. He had him at one point of that fight. He had him. So do I think so? No, I think Jake's.
I think Jake's got more confidence now.
And I think
punches.
He's also. I mean, he just keeps working. So I don't think it will, but there's definitely a shot that Woodley can knock him out. I think.
I think Jacob.
Tampa.
I think Jacob knocked him out too, though.
Yeah, that's a definite possibility as well. So. It's nice. I mean, it was nice that the fight just didn't get scrapped altogether. He was able to just make one phone call and get somebody to step in. And I think Tyron, he wants that shot again. So.
Yeah, he's been asking for it.
Yeah,
no question.
Yeah, he got paid very well.
Yeah.
The Paul brothers make money, so
they know how.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. I wonder. For part of me feels like it might go the other way, and then you're going to see that
trilogy
third match. Yeah,
isn't Frank Gore
third fight? Oh yeah, Frank Gore's on the undercard.
He's boxing with a basketball player. He played for the Cavs. God, I can't his name. Williams.
Frank Gore is? I did not see that actually.
Frank Gore is on the undercard.
I saw other Frank Gore news this week, but it wasn't
Williams.
Only way you play if
Super Bowl.
That's badass.
Yeah,
Darren Williams.
That's right. I forgot he played for the Cavs. Oh shit!
I trained he has an MMA gym.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You were there.
Was that down in Dallas? Because he was playing for the Mavericks at the time, right?
No, he's already retired, but he opened it with when Coach Stipe.
That's right. Yep.
And great place, train there. Nice, real nice.
So yeah, he's a big MMA fan, right?
We trained.
That's how we got into it.
He trained strong stuff 2000 in Cleveland.
Yeah. That's how he got into it. There you go.
I don't know if he got into it there, but he trained.
No, I mean, but that's how he bought the gym and stuff. He got roped into. Roped into all that stuff. The fight game, as you say.
So that fight is supposed to be at 215 pounds.
Who?
Gore and Darren Williams. I saw Frank Gore.
He's a big man.
He's a big man.
So
he was sitting at the end of the row. Yeah, we were at.
Pissed at you guys for taking pictures of him.
Yeah, not at me.
No, at our friend who we hate.
I wouldn't upset that man.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah,
he looks a lot more than 200. Not like in a fat way.
No,
he's a big man.
He's a solid individual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna have to cut some weight to get down to 215 probably. He's a big dude.
I think those that also it's not a professional match, so I think the sanctions are a little looser.
Yeah.
If you come in they're not. No.
Nope.
Really? For a celebrity match?
Nope.
How did the UFC used to get away with what they used to do then?
Catch weights?
They can do catch weights. You can ask, but also if you don't make weight, you get
you're giving part of your purse up.
And then some of that goes to the commission, and it goes to you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So UFC 1 when it was like a sumo guy.
That was no weight classes.
There was no sanctions.
There was no weight classes.
Oh okay.
That was just free
style
for
style.
You see the one big humongous fat guy.
Yeah.
The little white guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a tiny little karate guy versus sumo.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wouldn't go into
I would
that.
not. Like, people ask me, like, would you fight? I'm like, hell no. Bare fist like that, like anything goes. The one guy had like a rat tail braided. It was really long.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Grayson. I can't remember, but he like yanked it like off his head.
Like ripped his hair out of his
Yeah,
head.
pretty much.
Ugh.
He was holding onto it.
What do you think about the bare knuckle fighting?
I love
that's
it. I think
going
it's
on
great.
now? Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more, gruesome, of course, because it's bare knuckle, but
Yeah.
it's great. I mean, it's definitely, you have to be like, you can't just throw wildly because you don't have gloves on. Like, I mean, you can break your hand anytime, but like, and I haven't really watched one yet, but like, I'm pretty sure you have to be more technical kind of.
I've seen highlights and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but it looks like you said, if you start throwing real wild, then you're going to leave yourself wide open. And if you get hit with a bare
Or
knuckle
you break
punch,
your hand or something.
yeah, I don't know. That would. The guy, I feel like you got to be a different type of person. I can't mean like there's a picture right there on the wall with you with the gloves, and I got to imagine like those aren't a ton either, right? Yeah, you're feeling
4
that.
ounces.
Yeah, you're feeling that.
I think it's 4 of the, go up to extra. I think one side, what size they hit, they go up like an extra ounce or 2.
What do you think about the UFC gloves?
Like, I don't mind them.
You don't mind them? I mean,
They're a lot
you've
easier
been
to put
poked
on.
in the eye a number of times.
Well,
You
that
know?
has nothing to do. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I like them because like the way they get put on.
Yeah.
Like you can't, like before, like beginning of my career, you have to like shove them in your hand, like shove them in there. Now they have it open right here, so you just put your hand in and then you release it. Like,
Oh, okay.
It's a lot easier and simple.
There's I can't remember who it is. Somebody's trying. He's one of
Bellator has one.
So
Bellator has a glove.
one of the big name trainers in the UFC, and
Trevor Witten.
he's got a set of
Great guy.
gloves that are supposedly
He's got great stuff.
Yeah, supposedly they're like he's been pushing hard for the UFC to adopt them because I think they keep your hands in. They're still mobile, but they can keep your fingers in a little bit
Yeah,
more.
I prepared his boxing gloves. They're awesome.
Yeah.
They're great. He's got great stuff. Him and Gagey.
Okay.
I don't know if they're in together or not, but he was trying to give me some stuff. And fortunately, I passed out and didn't get sized.
You passed out? Oh,
I was sleeping. Yeah, I was tired.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a long day.
All right. So since we're on the topic of UFC, which I know you don't really like talking about that often, but people want to hear. Is it this weekend? Is
Randy Nunez.
Yeah, I mean it's some fucking fights this weekend.
Yeah.
You got Nunez is fighting.
Pena.
Charles Olivier,
Oh, that's gonna be a great
Poirier.
fight.
Yeah,
Great
it's gonna be
fight.
amazing.
I might watch just for that fight because those
Yeah.
two, they bring it. Like, so before, just with Dustin, I knew he was going to be good. Like, I knew he had a chance to be champ. But Charles, when he's coming up, I'm like, this dude is really good. Like, he has a chance to be like a really, really good, like, he can be a champ. I know he can. And he kind of fell off a little bit. Not really fell off, but like just lost some fights. He should have won. And this dude's back, and he looks better than he's ever looked. He looks like a savage. But then you got Dustin, dude just keeps getting better every fight. So this fight is going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, it's going to be good, man. You got Sugar Sean's back for this one.
Yeah.
Cody's back.
Fighting, good for him.
Yeah, Cody's been off right? He was off for a while, but they
his last
came
fight
back.
was in May.
But he was off for like 2 years, wasn't he? Wasn't he off for a long time?
He might have been. I don't know. I know he fought. That was May or something. His last fight, lost to Font. I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's gonna be a good set of fights this weekend.
Yeah, what was I say? Aldo just won. He just beat Font. That dude came out of nowhere too. But anyway, all right, out that.
All right. You're not. Yeah, I know. That's
People get so mad at me because I don't
They
want to talk
do.
about fighting.
We
talk
get-
about fighting. I'm like, I don't want to talk about
If
fighting.
you would just talk about the UFC.
well, and that's the other thing though too is like we've said
This wasn't a
before.
podcast.
Well,
It's not a UFC podcast.
No, we've
Or MMA
well,
podcast.
true, but we've said it before. Like even when we hang out, we don't talk about fighting for the most part.
Only time we talk about it is when Paul's trying to meet a girl. He's like, "Oh, it's my friend. He fights in the UFC." He tries to use me as leverage,
I have
as you should.
never.
As you should.
I have never.
I would use the shit out of it.
I have never.
I've been getting a lot of messages like in the last week for the commercial, like a lot. Like, hey, I just like, and it's all screenshots of my ugly ass on television, and I'm like,
Guess what? Got your fame, babe.
I didn't want the fame.
But
Everyone's making fun of me.
I would never
listen.
say that you're a good actor, but you didn't do bad.
Hey, thanks,
How'd I
best
do?
friend John.
Yeah, you were good.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're good.
You did good. You did very good.
I thought we were gonna put the one part. So the one clip we didn't put it in. He was talking. I'm like, shh. And I closed his mouth.
Yeah, he actually
was like-
he put his
Oh
thumb
my
in my
god,
mouth.
that would have been fantastic.
He didn't do it though.
Oh my god, that would have
So
been so
mad,
funny.
yeah.
Actually, as I was leaving, I was like, "Don't you dare!
Did you
Don't
really?
dare use that!" No.
Oh, I was like, come on. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good day.
Jamie has no shame. He'd be like, just stick your fingers in my mouth.
Oh.
Gross. That's a disgusting noise. this is the part of the podcast where Stipe hates because I drift into college football.
Fuck.
Just the playoffs. That's all they said. They announced the final
Michigan's
four.
in, got it. Okay,
No.
Okay, fucking.
Just give me your predictions. And who you think wins.
Let me take a quick peek here. I'm going to take a little gander.
Alabama,
Michigan,
Michigan,
Georgia, Cincinnati.
I feel like Cincinnati's going to surprise people, dude, because they throw the shit out of the ball.
Do you think it might be closer? I think Alabama still wins, but I think it might be a little closer.
It's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go the opposite. I am rooting for Cincinnati to win it all.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's who I want to win it
Fickle,
all.
too, and coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
How?
They're going to get curb stomped.
Probably.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes. I think they're going to. I do. They've had a very good season. They're undefeated. I get it. They have gotten better throughout the season for sure.
Who are they playing?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Oh, they're
be
playing
rough.
Bama.
They're playing Bama. They're playing Bama. I would actually, this is not a knock on Michigan. Out of the 4 teams, if they were playing Michigan, I would give them a better chance than either Alabama or Georgia. But they're playing Bama, and I think Bama whoops their asses. I do think Michigan's got a chance to pull off the upset on Georgia. Although, is that an upset? Who finished?
Michigan, technically, but Georgia lost one game, and it was the very last one of the year. It just didn't look pretty.
It was the SEC championship game, so I mean,
it's gonna suck if that's like the national championship. I would be like, oh, we already kind of
Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to
that's
see
not
that. I don't want to
surprising.
see that again.
Yeah,
But either way, do you think there's too many bowl games?
Nope.
Really? It gets a little.
Well, when you get to the shit stained toy bowl, yes.
well,
There's a potato bowl, isn't there?
Yeah, something like that. So I used to think that there were too many because my biggest thing would always be like you'd be used to those like New Year's Day bowls. This is before the playoffs. You'd be used to those New Year's Day bowls and packed crowds, and it's like a real college atmosphere. But then you would go a little further back, like that in between Thanksgiving and Christmas time, where it's the Tacoma Bowl and shit like that, and there's nobody in the crowd. But who gives a shit?
Yeah, just something to watch.
It's something to watch, right?
Yeah, it keeps
it keeps the kids playing.
Exactly.
It keeps the schools. The schools make a ton of money.
Yeah.
No matter what bowl they go to, the kids get their swag bags and shit like that.
They get a ton of shit.
They get a ton of shit. Like they get to have that
The
experience.
one that cameras and shit. And
they're all getting like.
I'm playing a fucking PlayStation Bowl. Is there a PlayStation Bowl? I'm playing that one.
Right.
Yeah.
The Tesla Bowl sold.
Imagine if you're the coach of the football team and he goes to the kids because like they kind of when you get offered, if you're a good team and you get offered a couple bowl options, you can pick where you want to go.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like they could get off, like say a really good team gets an offer from like 2 different bowls, right? What if like that's what I'm saying? You go to the kids and you're like, hey, so we have a chance to play in the PlayStation Bowl or the Potato Bowl. Like we're playing the fucking PlayStation Bowl. Like
I mean, the names are fun. The Cheez-It Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, the independent. Yeah. I did see Ohio State. They got a couple players thinking about sitting it out, which I don't like. But I understand.
And that's
my future.
That's the rough thing, though, too. Like they're playing in the Rose Bowl, right? And they're playing against the Pac-12. They're playing against the Pac-12 winner.
Yep.
But it doesn't. If it's not like
if it's not national, if it's not playoffs,
you know what's the
which makes sense.
What's the point? Yeah, I don't know. I understand it. I mean,
I do too. I just don't like it when it's my team. That's all.
Yeah,
and that's it's a terrible thing, but I totally understand it. There's a ton of money on the line, and if it's one of those kids that's going to get drafted,
the Myrtle
in the first
Beach
round,
Bowl, awesome.
Who was the He played for the Miami Hurricanes like early 2000s.
Bernie Kosar?
Was it Clinton Portis? Clinton Portis?
Yeah,
when he blew his knee out.
Yeah, he had his leg
against Ohio State.
Yep,
he injured his leg.
And he made a lot of money.
And then you started seeing people sit out, which I get.
Hey, the Idaho Potato Bowl is Kent State this year.
It is a thing.
Oh, Kent's good for that.
Kent versus
Wyoming. They won
Wyoming.
over 6 games.
There you go.
I always thought because I think Hawaii has a bowl
It's
every year,
every year.
And I'm like, that would be it. If I'm not going to the championships, can I just go to Hawaii, please?
Yeah. Like, what if you were the 5th ranked team in the country and like you're supposed to go play in like the Orange Bowl or whatever, and you're like, nah, fuck that, we're going to Hawaii.
Going to Hawaii.
You go and then you play like the lowest team that gets qualified to play.
Hawaii.
Yeah,
it's Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Hawaii every year.
Every year, yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah.
If it's not a championship,
oh well, then I don't care.
I think you're right.
I'd be like, we're on our way.
Yeah, the Aloha Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Hawaii Bowl, Memphis at Hawaii. That kind of sucks for Hawaii, though, right? They have to play at home every year.
Oh, it's still nice.
Yeah.
What do you guys' schedules look like around Christmas? You guys have you guys work? You're probably working normal, right, Jamie? Except for
I'm taking the week off between Christmas and New Year's.
I think I work. I think I worked.
We did this last year too, buddy. You and me.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I worked the 23rd, and that's it.
Oh, nice.
I don't know though. I got to look at my schedule, but
There we go.
yeah, we got family coming in, and then we got a big party.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how many people are gonna come now because everything going on, but
Speaking of work, Jamie posted a picture earlier this week on Facebook. His fire department has received. Well, they had the money granted to them to purchase a new fire truck.
Congratulations.
He posted a picture once it arrived, and I immediately talked about.
Not immediately.
Well, that's true.
5 days
I
later.
thought it was going to be bad. I thought it was going to be bad if I called you out for exploiting taxpayer dollars again, and so I waited, and then I just couldn't help myself, and I just did it. So.
And then I deleted the comment.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You're in charge of it?
It was on my post.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's not. I almost text you too. I was like,
I didn't
yeah,
even realize you deleted it. That actually makes it better.
It does. I know.
Yeah.
I
That's
figured you'd like
fantastic.
that. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was like way to exploit taxpayer dollars or something like that.
Yeah, it was-
Like, wow.
Is it a red truck?
It is red and I'll find a
I think I
picture
saw
for
it. Oh, I did see it. No, I did see it.
you. Okay. Yeah, red and gray. It matches our squads.
Did you take it for a drive yet?
Yeah, I did. As soon as
Through
I got
a,
to,
through a
Did you get-
street full
is
of
it Pierce?
children?
it
Is it
got
Pierce?
no, it's a Sutphin. It got delivered, and actually, I texted the mayor, and he wanted to come see it. Then he wanted to take it down to show the old fire chief, so we took it for a ride.
Oh, badass. Nice work.
Yeah, it is currently being outfitted. So
I thought you said it's out of service. Like, God,
no,
really just
well,
bought
it is, but it's just because it's being
You
outfitted.
bought a lemon.
No, God, I hope not. It'd be an expensive lemon.
Yeah, I
man.
know. You get a brand new truck and it just doesn't work. The wheels
No,
fall off.
they'll have it.
I know some stories, but
What's that? About me?
bad fire trucks.
Oh, jeez. I mean, he knows way more than I do, but I remember, like, about my first car, like, I was all excited about my first truck. I got my own money. My grandma, like, just gave me money to, like, I wanted you to get your own truck. So I'm like, sweet. So I got a little bit more towards it. So I got a Silverado, 1500. It was, used.
Was this your first car?
Well, not my first car, but my first, like, mic, like, I purchased, like, really. And so I get it. I'm, like, so excited. And then we just moved into an apartment. And so I got a new bed, a new Tempur-Pedic, the ones in the box, I was all excited and driving home. And all of a sudden I stopped at a red light and this dude smashes in the back of my truck 5 days after I get it.
Nice.
Yeah. So
That sucks.
Yeah.
Was
And
it totaled or
no, so
okay.
he crushed the right side of it. Mm-hmm. And it was like $1,500 in like damages, and that was the rest. That's all I would have left in the truck. So I just paid it off and get this huge dent. But it sucked. But then, it just drive like that. Then about a few months later, my muffler got a hole in it, so it sounded like it was a NASCAR.
Nice.
So yeah, then I fixed that. But it was a great truck, but it's rough.
I had
5 days after I got it, dude, it just got crushed.
I had a similar problem. I was living down in Columbus. I came back up to Cleveland for the week, bought a Durango. On Monday, when I was going to work, I got rear-ended by some guy on my way to work. So he just smashed up the whole back of the car, and I had just bought it on Saturday. So, but that happens. What was your first car, Jamie? Was
Horse
it a
and buggy?
steam engine?
Horse and buggy.
I'm just not going to answer the question
Jamie.
because we're going to go down this road
Come on.
every time.
Did it have like a crankshaft? Like you just turn the thing and then it goes?
No, it was actually a fucking
Do you have a
conversion
friend? Do you have a
van.
friend?
What?
It's a big old. It was the Love Mobile.
Now,
my
mind
friend.
you,
Wait, the back seat flew out to a bed.
Jamie with
it
your
was.
handlebar mustache.
It had curtains and everything.
No,
Oh yeah,
did you
dude.
call it the fucking pussy wagon?
No, just the Love Mobile. It was the
Did it
Love
have
Mobile.
the box TV in it? Remember
no.
the conversion
Oh
van?
yeah,
No,
The
it didn't.
we had
conversion
that. We
vans
had
in
that.
it?
Yeah.
I
It
had one of
didn't
those.
have that. No.
Why did they get rid of those? Why did they think that minivans were going to be a better way to go?
So
They are way back.
no, I think they do still make them. Not like they used
They
to.
just don't have windows, and you get
They're
candy
like,
out of them.
no,
What?
Jesus.
They're like $85,000 because they are laid the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like
They're like
flat
actually-
screen televisions.
Like the
and,
Mercedes
yeah.
ones, like someone drives you.
Yes.
Like front
Yeah.
facing both
Yeah.
ways.
They're almost like they're like Sprinter vans. Almost is kind of what they've
but
turned
laid
into.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
No,
funny.
That was I actually got in an accident.
That's so fitting.
Actually, when I
is.
got my license, I crashed my car 5 days after I got hit a tree.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I got in an accident 15 minutes after I got home from getting my license. So
What?
yeah,
How'd you do that?
just pulled out, was going to pick up pizza,
Yeah, you don't pull out.
and
Not in that conversion van.
man,
A lot of stains in there.
just made a turn. It was raining, made a turn a little too quickly, and right into a mailbox. So
What was your? Oh, you don't know this story. When we were back in high school, I was driving our friend Ryan
It's the
cousin.
station wagon door fell off.
No, there was. Oh, that's a great story. So they had this Ford Astro van, like
Yes.
the old like Ford minivan.
Fuck yeah,
Those are painter vans. Dude.
I have two great stories about this, and I've never told you this story before. We were leaving your wife's house back when we were in high school. Mm-hmm. She had like people over for like a pool party
all
or
dudes.
something, whatever. Yeah, probably all dudes. And we're backing out of the driveway, and I'm driving Dusty and Ryan's van, Ford Astro van. I back out. I fucking just plow over the mailbox.
Pac-Man's?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What did
We
you
just
say?
ran the fucking thing over. We came back I think me and Ryan came back the next day and
Fixed
like
it?
put it back in the ground and like cement it.
Oh, they went home.
No, I think they were there. I just like missed it. I clipped it with like the side.
No, you definitely didn't miss it. You hit it.
Well, I hit it with like the front quarter panel of the van when I backed out. Just sniped the thing. I knocked it out of the ground. But that was the same Astro van where we were back in high school, and there was a asphalt ramp behind like the shopping plaza
Like
thing, and we knew it
GTA?
was down there. Yeah, and so like we're driving in the van, we go and like they floor it to go over this like ramp. So we go like airborne over this ramp. The back door falls off the Astro van. So then we're sitting there, and I'm holding the fucking back door on the thing as we drive back to their house because it's hanging by the light wire, the wire that goes to the light in the back of the door. So we ripped the whole thing off. But yeah, crazy stuff. We ruined the shit out of that Astro van. We started, everybody autographed their names on the seats.
Yeah, I think everybody's got Astro van stories.
Yeah,
we had
I
a
mean,
friend that had one. It was, that thing was, we loved it.
It's a terrible idea to give a teenager a van. Because if you think about it, like you're just going to drive like 80 of your friends around and get in trouble.
My wife and I are already of the opinion that when it'll be my daughter will be the first one that is able to drive, she's getting a 2-seater S10. Something like that. Like you're not putting extra, like you can take one person with you and that is it.
That's actually not a bad
I
idea.
get my daughter a stick shift.
Yep.
Can't
That's how
text.
that's how my kids are going to learn how to drive.
For
sure.
What was your first car?
Well,
First one.
the first one I ever got, that I crashed in 5 days, was like a Buick Regal, I think it was, or something like that.
Okay.
And then, after that, when I actually really got a car, I loved it so much. I had a GMC Jimmy.
Oh,
It was
okay.
badass. It was brown. It was fucking awesome.
That's like the equivalent of what like a Trailblazer was, right?
Yeah, kind of. It was awesome, right? I loved it. It was just I had it. Oh, sweet. And so then, I never forget, my parents went to the Bahamas for the weekend for like 4 or 5 days. And so my stepfather's brother came over to watch me just to make sure I don't burn the house down. And so I'm sitting there sleeping, and all of a sudden he calls my name. And he's like, and he called me Steve, in high school. He's like, "Hey, Steve, what's up?" He's like, "Cops are here." I'm like, "What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do?" I'm sorry, I'm downstairs. I'm like, "How you doing, sir?" He's like, "Hey, yeah. Is that your Jimmy out there?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, the guy down the street creamed it. It's in the telephone pole."
Oh my God.
That's how fast the guy's going down the street. The guy's like, "No, I wasn't going that fast." I'm like, "Bro,
He hit it
how-
off the street.
like into the tree, yeah."
Jeez.
So and then like it wasn't that bad of damage. It could be a lot worse, and so just took that money and just gave it to my mom.
I had a 1985 light blue Chevy Cavalier.
Oh, I had a Cavalier for fucking red one for 10 years.
Yeah. Light blue Chevy Cavalier. It was my grandma's old car. I think it was made of like solid steel.
Oh yeah.
The first thing to go on it was the air conditioning. So in the summer when that thing is just attracting the sun and it's just like fucking all heavy metal, that thing was terrible. And then I actually had to get rid of it after that. That was rough.
What? Do you remember that Trailblazer I had, the black one? Do you remember that? You ever meet?
No, I didn't know you.
So
I didn't know
had
you.
a Trailblazer. I bought it on my own. I paid for it all. No one paid for it. And so then, I paid it off. And so I got a deal with a dealership. They're like, "We want to give you cars to demo on it." So I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, "Hey, Mom." I gave my mom the car. I'm like, "Take this car. You need a better car.
Can't remember that.
The Cavalier sucks." She's okay. So blah, blah, blah. So for a while, everything was great. And then all of a sudden the dealership calls, like, "Yeah, dude, like people are fucking these cars up. We can't do this no more." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Hey, Mom, can I have the Trailblazer?" She's like, "Oh, I'm using it. Here's a Cavalier." This thing's a death trap, bro.
The Cavalier?
Yes. First off, the lights were terrible in it. Secondly, when you start driving, the steering wheel was so stiff, you couldn't barely turn. But it took about 5 minutes to finally loosen. It was too loose. I could literally look and see this pavement through this fucking feet.
Through the floor.
Yeah, the windows didn't work. And then I had one time I was getting done with working at the station, and it was cold outside, and I put my bag in the back of the trunk. I closed it, whatever. I'm driving. I'm like, "Why do I smell blood?" I keep smelling blood. I'm like, wipe my face. I'm like, "What the fuck? Why do I keep smelling blood?" And my God, it's like, what the hell? So anyway, I stopped at the gas station in Canada Dip. I'm like, before I go there, I'm like, let's go to the bathroom. I'm like, what the hell? I'm seeing on my face. I look at my face. I look like the last Mohicans, bro. I had blood all over my face from my thumb. I nicked my thumb. I didn't feel it.
And you were just wiping it all
over my face. It was everywhere, dude. It was so bad.
Imagine the people that saw you walk into that place.
No one did, thank God.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, I'm saying, trust me, I ran in quick.
I was going to say, that's going to look
it was
real
bad,
terrifying.
dude. Yeah,
6'4" guy coming out with just blood all over his face. That's probably scary.
Oh, one time my wife, so when she had to drive to school and they make her park in this terrible parking spot back in Cleveland, so she would take my car and use a visitor parking. So I got to go, I'm like, listen, this car sucks. I'm like, you're going to take 5 minutes before it starts stealing. So it's terribly snowing outside. She starts screaming like, this car fucking sucks. I run out in my sandals and underwear, no shirt, no nothing. Get in the car, leave my dog Primo, who's just a baby at the time, by himself, and not even locked up. I drive my wife to school, and by the time we get to the freeway, the wheel is like, she's like, I'm sorry. I literally drove her to Cleveland for a 25-minute drive in just my boxers.
Well, there you go.
Thank God no one pulled me over. It would have been awkward.
Good thing she's never forgotten that. You've never gotten in trouble for anything since then.
Right.
Perfect.
Never.
All right, there was one more topic on the list. This is not a clear segue, but I pulled it up. John, you had text us about this earlier, and I didn't know anything about it, and so I've been balls deep in this the rest of the day.
You've just been researching this?
Holy shit.
90 people?
900.
900 men.
So the CEO of Better.com decided to have a Zoom call where he gave people like 20 minutes notice, hey, you got to be on this call, and then promptly within 2 minutes just casually laid them all off, told them you're all fired it's effective immediately.
What's the reasoning for it?
So his reasoning, he had some bullshit reasoning that
they had to cut 9% of their labor force,
which it turned out
9%. That's a lot of people work for you.
They took off during the pandemic. People trying to move out of like New York City, LA were using Better.com to move out into like less cramped areas.
Yeah.
So this website just absolutely took off. So they're about to go public. And so he decided, or he was told, he has to lay all these people off. So
because they're going public?
Whatever. His investors, that's what they wanted. So he does this, like I said, super callous, really kind of shitty about it. Then it came out today. There's a professional network called Blind, and that all these people on there, they're all part of it. And there was an anonymous blog post, where this person was like, these people were all stealing from that company. They should have been laid off months ago, blah, blah, blah.
900 people were stealing.
And it came out that he was the one that wrote it.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
It just came out like a few hours ago.
Come on.
Jeez.
They were stealing from you and stealing from our customers who pay the bills that pay our bills. Get educated.
That's him?
That's what he put.
But he wrote it anonymously.
He wrote it
turned out to be
anonymously.
him.
Yep.
That's not a good luck.
He got money hungry and you want to give him more of his money away.
Talk about that backfiring right before you do your initial public offering.
How they find out? How did you find out that was him?
All of people just kind of assumed, and I think somebody, like a bunch of reporters, started asking, and he finally admitted that it was him. So now they've had 3 or 4 top high-level executives all resign today. Like, we're out. We're not going to have any part of this.
This going down.
It's not going to go good. Their public offering is not going to go well. Not how they thought it was going to go.
That backfired.
So I like, though, how John kind of worded that, because now he wants to know, you ever been fired from a job?
Yes.
You have?
No, not fired.
Okay.
Let go. Released.
Fired.
That's fired, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was
What'd you
do? Nothing. I was working in a company, and actually, it's funny. I was in college. Well, just got done with college, just playing summer ball. I was trying to get picked up, and I was going to like tryouts all over the place, and they're like, "Yeah, no problem." They told me, "No problem." And then finally, I think the guys that I work with, because you have like a team that you work with, like I was a laborer at the time, and they're like, "Oh, dude, he's not working here. We leaving us hanging." So they're like, "Hey, you need to pick one." It's probably it's high best for you. Not a bad way, but the best part is like I work with them now at the UFC.
Right.
I work with them. Like,
it's the same. Yeah.
It's great. Not what I'm saying. I work with them now. Like, they're great. They're great. I get it. Like, I wasn't mad. It just sucked when I did get, released, but I was just, I got it though. Like,
you kind of had to make a choice. Like, do you want to go this
way? I wasn't mad. Like, I mean, at the point when it didn't happen, I was like, who's stupid? But then I think about it, I'm like, well, that's 100%. Like,
makes perfect sense. Yeah.
What about you, Jamie?
Yeah.
Was it when you were dancing in Key West?
No.
Okay.
No. I got let go from a job. Actually, it was right before I became a fireman or decided to go that route. when I was doing the fiber optics, and when I was doing all the traveling. And it was a roughneck crew that we were with, and fights happened all the time. And I just happened to get in a fight on a job site.
You fought a guy?
Yeah,
fist fight?
Yeah.
No way. Wait.
Yeah.
What the?
Listen, I was 20. I was 20 years old.
This happened in like 1700, dude. How do you fight back in the day?
Yeah. I was gonna say.
So you guys.
I honestly, I couldn't. I don't remember.
You had to be the shit.
I told him to do something, and he got mouthy, and then he came at me, and then some.
Did you guys stand? Did you guys stand back to back and go 10 paces and then turn and fire
It was not a duel.
A slingshot?
The gunpowder.
No, it definitely ended with me getting pulled off the top of him. Like it was. Yeah.
No one pulls him off. No one pulls baby off.
Yeah. So yeah, that was. I was definitely fired from that job. I was promptly. They purchased my plane ticket home, and
that was nice of them.
Oh yeah,
they didn't do that.
They did not.
Everything happens for a reason, though, right?
Worked out well.
So they had to do it internally because of what you did, but they must have liked you a lot to buy your plane ticket.
Oh, my boss at the time. Actually, all of my bosses at the time were like, dude, we're so sorry, but you can't. I was like, I totally understand. Yeah. I was burnt out. It was time. I was done.
Turn page.
But yeah, they bought my plane ticket, and I still talk to 2 of them to this day. So yeah. How about you?
I
don't.
Never
been. I'm such a pretty boy.
No,
I've
I don't
never
think
been
so.
fired from anything.
I didn't say that.
Cheesecake
good grades.
Factory. I just kept eating all food.
I just haven't. Although I will say one of the funny things was when I was a houseboy at a sorority house in college, which I've talked about this before.
I love when you talk about this.
There was a guy, my roommate.
I was a houseboy.
No, both of my roommates. We all worked at the same sorority house in the kitchen, and you just like set up dinner and whatever.
They pay you?
You got free food, like free lunch and dinner for the whole week, every week. So you got free meals.
How long did you do this for?
2 years. So my junior and senior year. All I had to do was buy food on the weekend. And beer at the bar.
So you go to their house and you make them food?
No, there's a cook there. You just clean up the kitchen after their dinner's
over. How long are you there,
and then
like
you
half
serve
an hour?
Shifts were like an hour and a half. And you only do 3 of them a week.
Dude.
You worked 4.5 hours a week, and you got lunch and dinner Monday through Friday.
No, you just walk up there and eat.
And the chef loved me, the cook, Karen.
I bet he did.
The cook, she loved me. On Fridays, I didn't have class, and she'd make me brunch every Friday when I went there.
Yeah,
it's wonderful. Anyway, here's my point.
You lick that happy trail.
So what I was going to say was my one roommate, though, he ended up actually getting fired from it. It's the easiest job in the world. And he got fired from it, which I don't understand how he fucked that up.
What did he do? I mean,
he was missing shifts and he just wasn't like showing up, or he did like a really bad job and he pissed off the cook. And it was just like, I'm like, dude, how do you mess this up? Like, you get free food for a college kid. That's like gold, dude.
Yeah. So speaking of jobs, you have you are a part-time wrestling coach for a prestigious high school here, and they posted some pictures this weekend on their Facebook.
Oh,
and I gotta tell you,
hearted it
right off the bat, buddy. I gave that one a big old heart.
You're a weirdo.
Just a big old heart. He does not look fat. He looks great.
I can't believe you shaved your beard. I'm so mad.
I am too.
Sorry, guys.
Just so ridiculous.
It's a great picture, though.
It is a very nice picture.
My face is pretty cold now because it's 26 degrees outside, and I'm really struggling there.
Yeah,
so.
It was 15 degrees this morning when I got up. So,
well.
$50.
Yep.
We're talking about our Christmas presents.
I was thinking about it today too.
I'm shopping this weekend. So
do you know what made me mad is I didn't know if we were doing it or not, and I actually was at the store.
We just talked about it.
No.
This was before the last.
I'm saying before the last podcast.
Sorry, I was getting mad.
I was actually at the store Christmas shopping for the rest of my family, and I saw something that I was like, "Oh, Jamie would like this," and I was like,
"Best friends." That's what best friends think of.
I go. I don't think we're doing this thing this year. Nobody said anything. And I put it back. And now I guarantee it's gone.
You would have.
So I found you the Baby Yoda beer glass. That's like, I should have kept that for myself. I'm so upset.
Yeah, why didn't you?
Why are you upset?
Because it was a good gift.
For your best friend.
For someone who I know through somebody else. So
an acquaintance.
What are you? I'm assuming you don't have any crazy hockey tournaments or anything, Jamie, around Christmas time. You get a little bit of a break.
Sort of. For the most part, we're actually playing home games, which is crazy, like local games. But then December 27th is going to be fucking incredible. Is
that a Monday?
Tuesday or Monday? Yeah. So it's a Monday. I had actually talked to my son's hockey coach because my son's the goalie. He's the only one. So he had told me at the start of the year, if you're going anywhere or you're not, like if there's a date that I need to black out, let me know. So probably beginning of November. My son's a huge Maple Leafs fan, so I was able to find tickets to the Maple Leafs versus Blue Jackets game in Columbus.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about that.
Yeah, so I told the coach, like, please don't. We're not going to play that night. And he's like, yeah, not a problem.
That's
and then
awesome.
A few days later, the coach called me, and he's like, did you buy tickets for the Blue Jackets, Maple Leafs? And I'm like, I did, and I booked a hotel. So whatever you're planning, whatever you're scheduling, we're out. You're going to have to find a different goalie. And he's like, oh, no, just wanted to make sure because we just got invited to play against Menor on the Nationwide Arena ice before the Maple Leafs fucking
So you
game.
got to go to the game.
So we play on that ice in Columbus at 2:30, and we get done with the game. We probably go have some dinner, and then we have tickets to go watch the Maple Leafs.
That's
I wanted to give you those.
So I got tickets now, though. Like
For the team wise?
team were like nosebleeds. So this is what sucks is my wife and my daughter weren't going to go. So I splurged on the tickets and got me and Jimmy club level seats with like the waitress and all that shit.
Yeah.
So now that he's playing, my wife is like, well, we have to go. The team gets like the nosebleed $35 tickets.
Dude, so
I'm like, so the
tickets,
girls are going to be sitting club level while me and Jimmy are up with his team, but it's still cool. He gets to play on that ice. It's
That's
going to be
badass.
I'm working hard, trying to work some connections to get into the Maple Leafs locker room or just be able to meet his favorite
make
player.
a phone call.
I'd appreciate it, but so yeah, we'll see. So that's really the only plans for the holidays.
Gotcha.
I know you do. I've already talked to Haley.
Damn you. She said you're looking to it.
I did. Listen, I sent her.
She's awesome. She can do what she can
Well,
do.
that's it. And I sent her a text that just said, listen, if this is not doable, I totally and completely understand, but I would feel like complete shit if there was that opportunity was there.
You have to
and I
ask.
didn't try.
The worst you
It's
can
for
say is
my
no.
kid.
The worst you can say is no.
Exactly. Yep. If it was
First
for
off,
John, I
people
would
don't
do
know
the
us.
same.
Haley's pretty much the one that keeps this ship afloat.
She does.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for everything you do, Haley. You're the
Good
best.
peoples.
Yeah, great
true.
peoples.
The what was it? So you're going to the hockey game. Those are your big plans. Stipe, you're having family over in town.
Actually, one of our families coming in from Florida. I'm pretty excited about that. We actually, because like it was funny because the one day he went to go buy a ticket, looking at tickets, and it was like $200. She's like, sweet. The next day's like $700. Yeah. Like, Jesus. And so I just did some finagling. I found a pretty cheap flight. So we were like, yeah, we bought it. My wife's like, I just bought him a ticket. He'll pay me back.
Is that your brother?
No.
Okay.
No. He got a new job.
Gotcha.
So he's probably not going to go anywhere. But it's Arthur, Ryan's cousin. You know Arthur.
Yep.
And he's going to come in, and Ryan's like, I just paid a ticket. He'll Venmo me. I looked at her. I'm like, just Merry Christmas. Don't even keep it. It's, what I mean? So.
We got
it's a nice guy. I'm a nice guy.
You are a
I'm a nice
guy.
guy. I'm a nice guy.
What about you?
Don't care.
Last year, that's fair.
I care.
Last year
Best
we did.
friends care.
Last year we exchanged gifts with my immediate family on Christmas Eve, and that was the first time we ever did that because last year you couldn't really do anything for the most part, and so I think we're gonna keep that going. I think we watched like Christmas movies and exchanged gifts with my immediate family. Yeah, so kind of doing that.
I think we should do this too, but with the episode before Christmas or after, we all get Christmas sweaters. We have to wear Christmas sweaters.
Ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yep.
What if that was part of my Christmas gifts?
Maybe that should be the Christmas gifts that we get each other.
Bro, damn it.
No, I found
no, because no,
hold
because the one I want is badass.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
you
has
guys.
something in mind. Although I will say this, I did find a store that literally it's a huge wall of
TJ Maxx?
Christmas sweaters.
Marshalls.
So,
Might be.
fun fact about me, I've never worn an ugly Christmas sweater in my life.
Why?
Really? Have you ever seen my suits I wear?
Oh yeah, I've seen the suits for sure.
Yeah,
Just
they won't
never
call me
never a sweater. I've never done that.
Yeah, I was going to hit him up this year.
It wasn't really a thing up until
A couple of years ago.
a couple years back.
Couple
I'm
years
all
ago.
about, me, I'm all about costumes.
You are.
So, like, I was going to hit him up again, but I feel bad. But, like, my wife told her.
Feel bad.
They're great. Their stuff's great. And because we got the Browns blazer from, too.
Yeah.
That's what you did for New Year's Eve a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I got the peacock coat.
Yeah, you got the peacock coat. Yep.
But they're great. And then, they have some good stuff, too. So, but then I went online and saw the Tipsy Elves, is that what it's called? The one sweater company?
Yeah, I think so. Something like
They have
that.
some good stuff.
Yeah. But
we
got to start getting in the spirit.
So I think
We do a Christmas sweater episode.
And we should do the potato chip, too.
Oh God, the hot chip.
I'll tell you what, I will because I will be doing a lot of Christmas shopping over the next couple of weeks, so I will pick up chips for the challenge.
I'm really not looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm only videotaping. So
Why? You have to do one.
No.
Why don't you do one? But you would go on the other
that
side
I'm your
of the.
best friend, and I'll do it.
Oh, I just wanted to do it.
Did you see him
You're my
cry?
best friend.
Oh, No, it's
Fuck.
the truth. We got it on tape.
It's not the truth.
Yes,
It's because
it's
I wanted
true.
to
You
eat
said
the
it.
chip.
He's got
I'm
the
sorry I missed that. What'd you say?
Nothing. All right, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here, yeah.
So, $50 spending. So
Yes.
one
Sweaters.
episode for the sweaters, and then we're going to do the chip challenge.
Yes.
But that's not going to be on the episode. It's going to be on a probably
Separate.
different.
That'll
be a video.
Yeah,
Yep.
video. And then,
We'll just
so,
bring in the new year with some holiday cheer.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you for listening, everybody. If you want to reach out to us, please hit us up at the_jabs_podcast@gmail.com. Also, we've mentioned this last couple episodes. The Allison Rose Foundation is having an event on January 29th. If you live in the Cleveland area and you want to go to the Yellow Brick Road event for the Allison Rose Foundation, please send us an email and put Yellow Brick Road in the subject line. We're going to pick 2 people to come along with us. We'll all be there. It'll be a good time, great cause for a really good organization. Also, follow us on YouTube, hit the bell, subscribe, and hit the...
we're getting traction a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting better. Little by little.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell for post notifications.
steps.
Like and
That's
subscribe. Just search Jabs Podcast. You'll find us on YouTube. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Jabs Podcast. You can find Stipe on all social media platforms at Stipe Miocic. You can find me at
Don't
JP.
forget that bitch.
What? You can find me at JP Chewbacca. It's like Chewbacca without the C. And you can find Jamie at Mekalek, Mekalek.
I'm changing.
No.
Oh,
You go
thank
fucking
God,
old dirty
'cause I
bastard.
hate saying
Old dirty
that.
bastard.
No. No, John's BFF.
Yes.
That's going to be my
I
new.
fucking
That's going to be
hope not. That's gonna make me so mad.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I got to fucking tag that on every single
Dude.
social media post. Anyway, all right.
Yes.
We're out of here.
No. Oh my dude, that's my Christmas present. I want anything. That's it. That's it.
Done.
I hate
Done tonight.
Rick Russo. We hate Rick Russo. And I'm kind of hating Jamie.
Peace out.
Bye.